When the money could not be recovered from the customer is called bad debt. It is called nominal account. He owes to the business that money we are going to receive. Or we can say very simple word, debtor is the receiver of the benefit. What is liability? Anything payable by the business to outsider is called liability. The above equation can also be presented in the following form. Capital is equal to asset minus liability. Hello everybody, I am Dr. B.S. Subramaniam, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Grade College, a Temple of Excellence. I am going to handle Financial Accounting 1 basic concept. I already explained what is an account, what is an accountancy, what are the three principles, personal, real account, and I told you what is personal account, what is real account, what is nominal account. So now we are going to classify the items given in the form of personal account, real account, and nominal account. We go now. So in exam now, they will give for this is like about 10 marks is considered. So they will give like this one by one. You have to say it is a real account or a personal account or a nominal account. You go one by one. Purchase means stock, goods is a real account. Commission paid or received is a nominal account. Capital belongs to some person, it's a personal account. Furniture is an asset, belongs to real account. Bad debts is a loss. Bad debt means irrecoverable money. When the money could not be recovered from the customer is called bad debt, it is called nominal account. Some investment is made, it is called real account. Drawing means the proprietor draws the money, self-check, it is called personal account. Cash is real account. Don't confuse with the cash and the bank. Cash is a real account where a bank is a personal account. How it is? Cash, real account, bank, personal account. Then National Savings Certificate is a name, it is a personal account. Building is a property, is a real account. Bank, personal account. Salary, nominal account. Debtor is a person, is a personal account. Creditor is a person, it is a personal account. Machinery is a real account. So in exam, no, you have to classify which is the personal account, which is the real account, which is the nominal account. I told you, no, any person belongs to, it's called personal account. Any property belongs to real account. Any incomes and expenses belongs to nominal account are considered. So we classify, for example, I have given about 15 examples. Naturally, this type they are going to ask in examination. So all type I have taken from the what's called question paper. So these are all the questions so far they asked in the question paper. I took out from the question paper and made the list of the 15. And if you want to ask any question, you can ask now. Purchases means stock. Stock means real account. Here commission means commission paid or commission received. Capital belongs to some person, that is called personal account. Furniture is a property, it's a real account. Bad debts means it is irrecoverable money, or when the customer has to pay the money, we could not receive the money from the customer. He may run away, he may die. We are not in a position to recover the money. There's a bad debt, we say in accountancy. Bad debt is a loss, consider as a nominal account. We made the investment somewhere, that is called real account. Drawing means anything drawn, self-check. Personal proprietor draws, that's why it is called personal account. Cash is a real account. National Savings Certificate is a name, that's why it's a personal account. Building is a property, is a real account. Bank always followed with some name, no? Corporation Bank, Canara Bank, State Bank of India. Without the name, there is no bank at all. So it is a personal account. Salary is a nominal account. Debtor is a person, it's a personal account. Creditor is a person, it's a personal account, whereas machinery is a property, is a real account. If you want, you can ask me a question. Everything goes on, everything has been explained. So anything related to person is called personal account. Anything related to property is called real account. Anything related to incomes and expenses is called nominal account. And The rules should be followed. I will explain once again, but you go through now. We'll go to next one. Now, there are some of the basic terms you have to explain. Which are the basic terms of account? Debtor, creditor, capital, drawing, assets, fixed asset, current asset, liabilities, long-term liabilities, short-term liabilities, and the discount. Here, we have given everything. Current assets are there, liability you have to pay, net income is there, revenue is there, expense are there, fixed assets are account receivable. So a picture shows what are the basic terms are. So these basic terms you have to learn. There are some science students are there, they do not know what is account is there. That's why we are giving the basic terms are considered. You go through the basic terms, definitely it will help you. We'll go one by. What is the first one? Debtor. Debtor means, debtor are the person or the entities who owe money to the business for buying the goods and services. Who has to pay the money? He has taken the goods from the business. Who is owing the money? One who owes the money is called debtor. Debtor is the receiver of the benefit. So debtor or person or entity who owe money to the business for buying the goods and service on credit. So he is going to pay after some days, after 1 month, after 10 days, after 20 days. They are called debtor. Debtor are assets to the business because he has to pay. He has to pay to the business. He owes to the business that money we are going to receive. Or we can say very simple word, debtor is the receiver of the benefit. Then creditor. Creditor are the person or the other entities to whom the business owes. Business has to pay. Business has to pay money for providing the goods and service on credit transaction. So we purchase the goods on credit transaction. You have to pay the money. He becomes the creditor and we becomes the debtor. So another very simple word, creditor is the debtor is the receiver of the benefit. Creditor is the giver of the benefit. Creditor or liability to the business. That means we have to pay the money to the creditor. When I receive debtor, we have to receive. Debtor is the receiver of the benefit. Creditor is the giver of the benefit whom we have to pay. Firm has to pay to creditor. That will come and I will tell you, we are going to prepare an account called balance sheet. In the balance sheet, we have got two sides. Right hand side is called asset side. Left hand side is liability side. Creditor will appear on the liability side of the balance sheet, whereas debtor will appear on the asset side of the balance sheet. Now, there is one word called capital. Capital is the amount invested by the owner into the business. He invests the money into the business. The money may be in the form of cash, in the form of asset. He may invest in the form of cash, in the form of asset. He may invest the cash, he may invest the land, he may invest the building. That's also considered as a capital. Or capital for a sole trader and partnership. It is considered as a capital for a sole trader and partnership. For a company, it is called share capital. So there are number of shareholders are there. The capital of a joint stock company, we say, first we have got sole trader means single person, partnership means minimum 2 persons are there. One sole trader combined with another sole trader form an organization, that's called partnership. In sole trader it is called capital. In partnership also it is called capital. In respect of the company it is called share capital. What is that? Capital is equal to asset minus liability. What do we mean? What is capital? Assets minus liability. Excess of assets over liability is called capital. In the case of single person, it is called capital. In the case of partnership firm, it is called capital. In the case of company, it is called share capital because there are number of shareholders are there. Then we move on to drawing. Drawing refers to the cash, goods or other asset withdrawn by the owner from business for personal use. Anything drawn for personal use is drawing. Anything drawn means it may be in the form of cash or in the form of goods from the business. If I am the owner of the business, I can draw the cash from the business. I can draw the goods from the business. I am a cloth merchant. I can take some of the cloth from the business. It is called we say drawing. Anything drawn for personal use is called drawing. It may be in the form of cash, in the form of goods. That should be utilized only for personal use. Only for personal use. Personal use is called drawing. We go on to next one, asset. Asset means property that are owned by the business. Any property owned by the business is called, we say, assets. There are two types of asset. One is called fixed asset, another is called current asset. Which are the two types are? One is fixed asset, another is current asset. Now I will explain what is fixed asset, what do you mean by current asset. When you go for fixed assets are assets held on long-term basis. So once you purchase the land, once you purchase the building, it is going to remain for a long years, maybe 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Some of the building may stay for more than 60 years. So long term. So it is for establishment. Fixed assets we purchase only for the establishment of the business. Example, it may be building, it may be machinery, it may be furniture. It is going to remain for a long time. So fixed assets are assets held on a long-term basis. Once you purchase the building, it is going to remain for a long years, maybe 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, for a long time. So we can say that this is for establishment. It is called fixed asset. The capital is also considered as a fixed capital of the firm is considered. Then we have got current asset. Current assets are assets held on short-term basis. It may be 1 year or 2, which can be easily converted to cash. It may be stock, it may be debtor, it may be cash. It's a bills receivable. So which are the items are? Stock, debtor, cash, bills receivable. So there are, which are the two types of asset? One is fixed asset, one is the current asset. Fixed asset is going to remain for a long term, whereas we say current asset is going to remain for the short term, which can be easily converted into cash, whereas a long-term asset cannot be easily converted to cash because it is purchased for the sake of the establishment. Land, building and machinery is called fixed asset or fixed capital is considered, whereas the current asset is current capital is considered. For this is only for 1 year as a long term. We will move on to next one. Liabilities. Liabilities are debt or the amount due from the business to outsider. Anything payable from the business to outsider is liability. We say, I have to pay 10,000 to you. We say like this, I am liable to you. Personally, I am liable to you. The money we have to pay is called liability for me. Anything payable by the firm to outsider is called liability. There are two types of liability. One is called long-term liability. One is called short-term liability. What is liability? Any debt, any amount payable by the firm, by the business to outsider is called liability. There are two types of liability. One is called long-term liability, another is called short-term liability. I will explain now what is long-term liability, what is short-term liabilities. So long-term liabilities are those that are usually payable after a period of 1 year. Example, long-term loan, debenture. Long-term loan we can understand. Then debenture. One company takes the loan from the other company is called debenture. Debenture will be paid back after 5 years or 6 years with interest. That's all. We always say debenture, 6% debenture, 5% debenture. So one company take the loan from the another company is called debenture. Debenture is nothing but secure loan. We are going to pay with interest. So long-term liabilities are those that are usually payable after a period of 1 year. Example, long-term loan, debenture. We'll go to next one. Short-term liabilities. Short-term liabilities are obligation that are payable within a period of 1 year. That is, long term may be paid after 5 years, 4 years. It is payable within 1 year. It may be creditor, bills payable and bank overdraft. What is liability? Anything payable by the business to outsider is called liability. There are two types of liability. One is called long-term liability, another is short-term liability. Long-term liability is going to payable after 1 year, maybe 2 years, 3 years. Example, long-term loan and debenture, whereas short-term liability is payable within 1 year. Example, creditor, BP, bank overdraft. We will move on to next one. Discount. This is a general term that can be used in the business is concerned. What is discount? It is a deduction allowed on the price of the goods. So some deduction some amount to be deducted on the price of the goods is called, we say, discount. There are two types of discount. One is called trade discount, another is called the cash discount. What is trade discount? It is the discount on the price list. When the price list comes, it will be allowed. On the price list is come, it is called trade discount. Whereas cash, it is allowed to customer at the time of payment. When the customer has to pay some money, we told them, you pay within 5th of next month, we'll allow you a discount of 10%. At the time of payment, whatever we allowed, it is called the cash discount. Cash discount should be shown, whereas trade discount should not be shown. Trade discount is allowed on the price list, whereas the cash discount is allowed at the time of payment. So trade discount will not be shown, whereas a cash discount will be shown in the bill. So two types of discount. One is trade discount, one is called cash discount. Trade discount is on the price list, whereas a cash discount at the time of payment. We'll move on to next one. Accounting equation. This is very, very important. Accounting equation. Accounting equation states that the assets of the business are always equal to total of its liabilities and capital. That is, A is equal to L plus C, or we can say assets is equal to liability plus capital, or assets is equal to, we can say that assets minus liability is equal to capital. You take the L this side, asset minus liability is equal to capital, or where A is equal to asset, L is equal to liability, C is equal to capital. So we can, what's called changeover, assets minus capital is equal to liability. Change the C here, asset minus liability is equal to capital. You change the C, plus C becomes minus C, minus L becomes a plus L. Account, this is assets minus capital is equal to liability. Or we can say that assets, we can come back here, asset plus become liability side. So we have changed, capital is equal to asset minus liability, liability is equal to asset minus capital. So which are the items to be known? Asset minus liability is equal to capital. The above equation can also be presented in the following form. Capital is equal to asset minus liability, or liability is equal to asset minus capital. There is interchange of this. What is the regular equation? Asset minus liability is equal to capital. But only point no in our accountancy, what we say no, increase in asset, increase in capital, decrease in asset, decrease in capital. If the asset value, if the property is valuing rupees 1 lakh today, you are having a capital of 1 lakh. The same now, if the building is valuing rupees 1 lakh, you are having 1 lakh rupees. Now the building value is rupees 5 lakh, you are having 5 lakh. That means increase in asset, increase in capital, decrease in asset, decrease in capital. How it follows? Increase in asset, increase in capital, decrease in asset, decrease in capital. That is, asset minus liability is equal to, where A is equal to asset, L is equal to liability, C is equal to, what is the regular formula? Asset minus liability is equal to capital, or we say capital is equal to asset minus liability, or liability is equal to asset minus capital is considered. I think I have explained debtor, creditor one by one. If you have a doubt, we can go. Debtor means receiver of the benefit, creditor means giver of the benefit. Then asset means the property, liability means which you are going to pay. So if you have a doubt, you can ask. We can go with this equation. Before closing, there is some abbreviations are there. We say that A by C is equal to account, C by F is equal to carried forward, B by F is equal to brought forward, C by D is equal to carried down, B by D is equal to brought down. How to explain? A by C is equal to account, C by F is equal to carried forward, B by F is equal to brought forward, C by D is equal to carried down, B by D is equal to brought down. He is the one and the same. Some of the lecturers say, some of the authors say, it is not one and the same. C by F, B by F, no. At the end of the page, we called as carried forward. Next page, same day, next day, it is called brought forward. End of the month or end of the year, it is called carried down. Beginning of the next year, it is called brought down. By chance, if we close the accounts on 31st December 2016 is a closing day, it's a carried down. On 1/1/2017 is a brought down. End of the year, beginning of the year. End of the year, begin. Or end of the month, beginning of the month, we call as carried down as a brought down. End of the day, carried forward, beginning of the next day, brought forward. How it is? End of the day, carried forward, beginning of the next day, brought down. End of the month or end of the year is called carried down, beginning of the next year is called brought down. I have go through everything, abbreviations, everything, principles, everything we have dealt. So before closing, I will explain what is personal account, what's real account. So I think you have followed this. Before conclusion, I told what is an account? An account is a summarized business transaction relating to person, firm or industry to know profit or loss. So accountancy can be divided into three groups. What is accountancy? It's an adjective which says how to prepare the account, what principles we have to adopt. Then accountancy can be divided into three groups. One is personal account, one is real account, one is nominal account. What is personal account? Personal account relates to person, real account relates to property, nominal account relates to incomes and expense. What are the golden rules to be followed for three account? Personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Regarding the nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. These are the three golden rules are considered that should be remembered forever. Which are the three rules are? Personal account, real account and nominal account. What the personal account says? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Then real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. What is nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. Then there are two important wordings in accountancy is considered. One is the debtor, one is the creditor. Debtor is the receiver of the benefit. Creditor is the giver of the benefit. If X pays 2,000 to Y, who pays X to whom? Y. Y is the receiver, become the debtor. Who is the giver? X becomes the creditor. I think I have explained everything in this session. If you have a doubt, we can ask in the next session. I think I have completed what is an account, what is accountancy, what is transaction. I told you what is transaction. Transfer of property from one person to another person is a transaction. There are two types of transaction. One is called cash transaction and is called credit transaction. What is cash transaction? Transfer of property from one person to another for a cash is called cash transaction. Transfer of property from one person to another person for a credit called credit transaction. Accountancy includes, when you say business transaction, it includes cash transaction also, it includes the credit transactions also. So I've explained what is debtor, what is creditor, what is capital. Capital is a contribution made by the owner. What is drawing? Anything drawn for a personal use is called drawing. What is a liability? Anything payable by the firm to outsider is called a liability. There are two types of liability: long-term liability, short-term liability. Pay after 1 year is called long-term. Pay within the year is called short-term liability. Then this abbreviation I have explained. What is your abbreviation? A by C is equal to account. Then C by F is called carried forward, B by F is called brought forward, C by D is called carried down, B by D is called brought down. Everything we have gone into detail. If you find any difficulty in that, you can ask in the next session. Till then, goodbye. See you once again in the next session with the other concepts and convention of account. We dealt with the basic principle. In the next session, we are going to discuss concepts and convention of account. Till then, goodbye. Meet you once again.